Hello there, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by for your tarot forecast for the week of November 16th through the 22nd. I can't help but smiling really huge when I say that week because during that week, my best friend is coming in from out of state. I've known her for 20 plus years and we haven't got to see each other for a few years, so I'm just so excited about that week. Yay! So, anyway, I'm excited about that week. Let's see what you guys have in store for you. Tauruses, Seven of Cups showing up in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse just means that on Monday you are going to be making some plans about and actually taking some action towards doing things to make your life better. And this feels like long-term type things. So this could be maybe you decide that you want to study in a certain area, and so you go and you actually sign up for classes or buy books for that or what have you. But this is definitely long range goals, and this is taking some of those very first steps towards those long range goals going on Monday, Taurus. Now, Tuesday, we have the Page of Cups showing up in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse just means that you are passing along a message of love to somebody in your sphere of influence. So, message of love can be anything from a cookie or a picture or a card or an engagement ring or chocolates or flowers. This does not necessarily have to be somebody that you are romantically connected to. This could be a family member, this could be a friend. But the bottom line here is that you're letting somebody know how much you care about them on Tuesday. So Wednesday, Taurus, what you have coming up is you have the Seven of Coins in reverse. Now the Seven of Coins in reverse, what's going on here? I feel like you have some kind of good thing coming towards you. For most of you, this is going to be monetary. For some of you, it's going to be material goods. And I feel like as soon as you get it, it's going to be like it just kind of comes into your hand and then part of it's taken out of your hand like just right away on Wednesday. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. If you're receiving an inheritance and you're just immediately using it to pay off a bill that you didn't know how you were going to pay off, or what's going on there. But looks like there's some kind of benefit coming to you on Wednesday, and you're going to be taking that and applying that to something else just right off the bat, very quickly. All right, so let's move on to Thursday. Thursday, you have a Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse is kind of a long story. This is meaning that you had a situation or a person in your life who just had disappointed you, and when they disappointed you, you decided you wanted to spend less time and effort and energy with that person or with the situation, and so you kind of had changed your priorities around, made something else more important that would be less disappointing. But on Thursday, when the Five of Cups comes in reverse, this is saying that those priorities that you had changed around, now you're putting them back to the way they were to start with before the disappointment. So it's going back to the old priority set. Now, let's see, Thursday, Seven of Swords. There's two ways that this card can come through, and usually it's two separate ways, but it's interesting because they're kind of overlapping this time for you guys. So what I'm getting with the Seven of Swords this time for you is that there is somebody that's trying to pull the wool over your eyes on some type of situation in your life on Thursday, and you know exactly what's up. They don't know that you know, but you're not as gullible as they would like to think that you are. So you know what's up. And I see you not really saying anything to them about the situation, just letting it play out, seeing what comes next. But I also see you that there's some kind of after effects of, or there's some kind of consequences for what they're doing. And I see you kind of picking up the pieces for those consequences on Thursday. So letting somebody get away with something and sort of picking up the pieces after they've done what they think they're getting away with on Thursday. That's what that card is talking about for you guys, Taurus. Interesting situation there. Friday, what we have coming up is we have the Star card. I really like the Star card. The Star card just means that you are very much in touch with the reality around you, but you're also very much in touch with spirit and universal intelligence. So it's a really good place to be when you're that in tune, when you're that aligned. And so this is a place where you have a pretty good idea about what your sense of purpose is and what you want to do with your life, where you want to be going. So Friday may or may not be an easy day, but one thing's for sure, your decisions will be easier because you have that clear sense of what you want to get accomplished. And that makes it a lot easier to decide who you want to be hanging out with and what you want to be doing with your time. So very cool to be able to make those decisions and be able to have that clear picture of where you're going. So let's see, moving on to Saturday. Saturday we have the Three of Clubs showing up in reverse. Three of Clubs in reverse is talking about that there's some kind of modification to some sort of travel plans that you're making. And you could actually be in the middle of traveling and just decide, oh, wait a second. I think I want to bop over here and see this. I've never gone to see this. And, so it's a little change in plans. For some of you, though, you may not be traveling yet, but you may be making tweaks and adjustments to your travel plans that you have coming up. But for most of you, this actually does have to do with travel. There is another meaning coming out of this card, though. And for some of you, this actually has to do with dreams and realigning your dreams. So there's something that you've been dreaming about or wanting to come to pass in your life. And now you're kind of thinking, I thought that was good. But maybe something better would be da 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 da. And so kind of realigning that dream and sort of moving in a slightly different direction. I don't feel like it's a major thing. It's not like you're throwing a dream away, but you are fine-tuning it or tweaking it. Moving on to Sunday for you Tauruses, let's see. We have the Knight of Swords. You're going to be taking some kind of action Sunday, and it's going to be an action that you're taking to defend something that you feel very strongly about. So this can be your values, this could be a person that's important to you, this could be to defend even yourself. But there's some kind of action that you're taking and you're feeling like you need to take this to support or to defend this thing that is so important to you on Sunday. And I feel like you're having fun with it, by the way. I don't feel like it's a big serious, but it does feel like a fun thing that you're doing. Okay, so that is your week, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by for a few minutes with me. I appreciate all of you watching, all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. Everyone have a fantastic week. I'll see you back here next time around. Peace out.